Okay, Anglophilia alert. If you if you love England, if you love if you have always revered Winston Churchill, William Shakespeare, Jane Austen, or Charles Dickens, Tony Blair, and Princess Diana, or even Benny Hill or the Beatles, you will love the King's Speech. Is it naughty or nice? Well, well, you be the judge. Oh, just my pretending it's my English accent, but anyways, let's get busy, shall we? This is the final closing tag factor video commentary, night or nice. Should say night or nice video commentary thoughts, whatever. For December the 15th year 2010, and according to Fox News, and I quote this, my friends, and that is that is a the King's Speech. This is the new movie about Great Britain in the 1930s. Is a time of hesitation and then greatness. When the country recently faced up the challenge of Hitler and Nazism, not Nazism, Nazism. What's this? I think I pronounced it Nazism. Well, guess what? 2 years before the United States faced up. Similarly, it looks like who knows. But if you love such films as Mrs. Miniver, In Which We Serve, Brideshead, Visited, Remain of the Day, Atonement, and Young Victoria, then you love The King's Speech too. Because it is filled with same elements, the posh accents, the clipped and perhaps a bit fruity diction of Oxbridge Duns, and the BBC presenters, the costumes, the sceneries, and of course, the walk-ons by resonant figures in world history. And so if speech might seem a bit formulaic in its image, well, guess what? Of, of those bits and pieces, by Jove, it's a jolly good formula. Well, as many great films, speech is a personal film inside a historical movie, and the personal movie is a story of a character struggling to overcome a disability. Think The Miracle Worker or The Sling Blade or A Beautiful Mind. Of course, My Fair Lady. This is like the branches falling down, falling down, falling down. Yeah, whatever. To which this latest film is kind of a mirror bookend. Well, Speech is a drama of a true story of the future King George the Sixth, who had suffered from severe stammer all his life. It begins in 1925 when Prince Albert he didn't take on the name George until assumed the throne back in 1936, and he attempts to give a brief speech at Wembley Stadium outside of London, and it's painful to watch as the president struggles to get his words out as 10,000s look on and then look away from the pinnacle spectacle. Now, this is an embarrassment. Bertie Auntie, as his family calls around the palace, resolves never again to make a fool of himself in public, and since he is third in line to the throne, and behind the reigning King George V, his older brother, you might say. Now, the future of Edward VIII, his shyness doesn't seem to be much of an issue, and yet by the mid 30s, King George V is dying. Oh, I'm dying! I'm dying! It becomes more obvious that his older brother is unqualified to be king, as reigning king says his eldest son and heirs. After I'm dead, the boy will ruin himself in 12 months. But instead, George George V observes that Adolf Hitler, or Hitler, seeks to control one half of you know who, Europe, and Joseph Stalin seeks the control of the other half. So what will England do by that time? Of course, the country was constitutionally monarchy, and so the sovereign had a little actual power, but the nations and the English-speaking world still look to the king for leadership and inspiration, and the new medium of radio made it possible for a single leader to communicate across the planet. Well, Hitler did it in his message of so hateful propaganda and so opponents, as well to master the radio airwaves. We become actors, and one of the royal sighs about, you know that's right, the new medium, and he is right, and one must fight fire with fire. So that was the historical part of the film is the vast drama of epic events recorded in weighty tomes as in, individual characters struggling with their own personal challenges. Well, for example, Lionel, to refuse the princess, whatever it is, his palace, and instead Albert must come to Lionel's dignity's basement office. Says, do you any jokes? And that's what the principal responded. Says, timing is not my strong suit. Oh, well, who knows? Back in 1936, Bertie has some improvements, and the national situation is this: the old king has died. Well, this is gonna be worse. Well, it concludes this. I'm not gonna read all of it. That the worldwide speech over the BBC on September 3rd, 1939. It says it is to do with high purpose that I called my people at home and my peoples across the seas whom will make our cause their own. I ask them to stand calm, firm, and unite in this time of trial, and the task will be hard. Well, the hard. Hmm. And the moral of the story is, moving words need some time in a war, and proof that that a speech coach too had done his job and served his country, and it's a nice gesture for the King's speech, and a Christmas gift to go along with that if Santa comes down to the roof. Well, who knows? Well, that's my final closing TimeFactor. Not even a nice story, and I'm sticking to it. Oh boy, that's it for now. We're almost out of time. Guess we gotta say goodnight. Anyways, don't forget to check my website, lhmusictimefactor.weebly.com. And so is my final closing TimeFactor video commentary thoughts at finalclosingtimefactor.weebly.com. So it's Blogspot as far as we're concerned. And so is Facebook me and follow me at facebook.com/lhmusictime. So is twitter.com/lhmusictime. And before I say goodnight, And you know, this is why I made a Christmas card. It's for my friends. And this is what happens. This is Christmas poem that I wrote it, and I post it and make a Christmas card and just like that. And it says, local says, that's right, which I'm doing busy work and all that stuff, and I use this kind of shape. I gotta put this back. I take full responsible for this one. And afterwards, you did this. See, there you have it. Trust me about that. That's why I make Christmas cards. And I give posted a stick, just a poster, posted on the blog or whatever it is. Anyways, we gotta go. LH Music, America's Love Possible Christmas Conservative signing off, and we will be the real conservative key for the real conservative answers. One more naughty or nice, and I'm out the door for tomorrow. Till then, go with God's blessings, take care of yourself, and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye for now. Time Factor!